Hey, what's going on, guys? For all those Crested Geckos here, Will, Audra,
Hi.
coming to you guys with another video about us. So this is an extension, actually a part 3 to our series, trying to get to know more about us. You have no add-ons. You must have took your medicine.
I did not. In fact, I have no medicine.
So we got amazing feedback from you guys, and you guys love hearing about us. So we're going to talk a little bit about us and laugh at us, I'm sure, because Audra's hilarious. So we're going to kick this thing off with a few questions. And you guys want to subscribe, follow what we got going on, go backtrack, watch part 1, watch part 2, laugh your behinds off at us, and follow us.
I'm freezing.
Freezing?
It's cold in here.
That's because you have an ice heart, baby.
Oh yeah.
Golly, stop. So we're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna ask questions. So I'm just gonna be up first. We're gonna answer the same questions.
Don't I get to read the questions?
Absolutely not.
Why? You read the questions last time.
Baby, from North Carolina, you don't read that well. Stop mentioning me.
You're from Jersey. You don't got a lot of brains, do you?
Okay. So we're gonna jump right into it, and the question's gonna
He
be:
doesn't let me see the questions. He's not letting me see the questions.
if your house was on fire, what 3 things would you grab?
Living or not living?
Not living, I guess.
Because of course you're gonna grab your family and your animals.
Well, living, because you can only grab 3. So which 3 are you? Which 3 are you gonna grab?
Roscoe.
The pig, really?
The pig.
No.
Gucci and Chanel. Oh wait, no. I gotta get Stuart in there. So I guess Stuart's going to have to catch a ride, piggyback.
What 3 non-living things are you gonna grab?
Okay. My ring. Engagement ring.
You're engaged?
Shut up. A picture of my mama. And 3 things. Picture of my mom. My ring. As much money as I have in cash, which is not a lot. But probably not that. Because I got insurance. So
Weirdo.
I don't know. I guess my grandpa's hammer.
I don't know. I'm more practical, I guess. What 3 things would I
A
would
gun?
drive? I would probably drive probably the car keys. At least we can drive around.
Well, you're there for the practical stuff.
Yeah.
I get the sentimental things.
The car keys. Yeah, wallet. I mean, simple stuff. I guess that's not too much of an exciting question. What last thing would I get? Actually, my brown jacket that my grandfather I got from my grandfather. I have a jacket that
It's a Carhartt jacket.
it's a
pretty
Carhartt
much.
jacket from my grandfather. He passed away, and it's one of them things like
It's country.
no matter what, I wear it everywhere. He wore it. And that's one jacket that never gets washed ever,
doesn't.
never gets dry cleaned. We just kind of.
I asked him, I said, do you want me to wash it? He's like,
no.
No. I'm like,
That's not happening. That's gonna be
Kinda.
passed down to my sons and everything else. So
it's going to smell like pop, then you,
whatever.
then whoever
it
wears
don't
it.
matter. It is what it is. That jacket does not get washed.
No. So if you see him around, with the jacket on,
It'll have to
probably-
be cold if you see me with that jacket. It's gonna have to be
Yeah.
like Tinley cold for that jacket.
Yeah. I believe you took it to Tinley this past time. Didn't you? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so the next question is tricky. So it's
Tricky.
it says, what is Audra's favorite activity from my perspective? Her favorite activity is sleeping. She loves to sleep. I mean, she can't get enough sleep. 25 hours of sleep is like not enough sleep.
That's not true.
That's very true. She sleeps herself tired. Okay, she will sleep herself tired. You ever wake up tired?
Well, you know what? When you worked like we worked for 10 solid years of staying up for days and days on the end, your body gets to a point where it's like, okay, I'm tired. Like, you're gonna have to like stop with all this work. Because literally, like, I've said this before, I had like a 59.5-hour day. Like, I left the driveway and came back 59.5 hours later. No sleep. Just going from job to job. You know, we were at
plus,
that.
I mean, you're not getting any younger.
Baby, let's not start.
I'm just saying, you know, that ticking clock of yours is like, woo.
Well, thank God it's, you know, there's no alarm set. There's no deadlines on my clock.
So
we don't have to worry about any biology over here.
So I said her favorite activity was sleeping. She said her favorite activity was sleeping. So what do you think my favorite activity is? Told you guys she don't know me at all.
I don't know.
You know?
You like talking to Darren and being on Morph Market.
Morph Market and
Darren.
My favorite activity is actually every day I like to start the day off with the gym. That's my thing.
You don't like working out.
I like starting my day off with the gym.
Here with that.
So that's my favorite activity.
He's lying.
And she knows it's accurate because if I know, even being myself, if I'm around me,
he does get grouchy when he doesn't.
Yeah, I know that definitely.
Yeah, it does, but it doesn't. It's not your favorite activity though.
It don't matter. It's my favorite thing that needs to get done for me to have a good day. Period.
Well, then that's different than sleeping for me. Like, honestly. And this is crazy.
You can't remember the enjoyment of your sleep because you wake up tired. So it doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
But the thing is, like, honestly, my favorite, like, if I could have anything and it be in a perfect ideal situation, my ideal would be to have, like, be able to clean my house all day. And then to be able to take like a nice soaky bath at night and relax with lavender and candles and sit on my bed and watch something peaceful or read like a really good book. Like, and I'm talking like a productive book, like something that's gonna further me for the next day. Like, that's when I feel the best.
Okay. Actually, guys, and also, no, what's the next question? Let's see. Okay, so what do I spend money on?
Snakes.
We spend money on snakes. Okay, but what
Correction. You spend money on snakes.
If it's I, it's we. That's how it works.
Yeah. What's mine is yours and yours is mine, darling.
What? This is what we doing, baby. This is what we did.
It's true. It's so true.
It is what it is.
I'm like, did we buy another snake?
Yup.
It used to be, did we buy another gecko? And now it's, did we buy another snake? And here we go again. We're just doing it again.
And by the way, if you guys aren't following us over there, go over to Flawless Exotic Creations.
Yes.
And give us a sub over there.
Yeah.
But so that's your answer. Snakes.
Okay. Well, no, you also buy a lot of like electronic style stuff. Like, I'll see it all the time, like power blocks come in.
Supplies.
Yeah, it's like you got to have techie stuff all around you. Lenses of all kinds of different flavors. Like, and you have like backup lenses for your backup lenses for your backup lenses. I'm like, what do we need this for? Oh, well, that's going to be in case we need, that one doesn't work, then I've got this one, and if that one doesn't work, then
and it always somehow ends up having to be used.
We have a huge, like, cubbyhole box of iPhone cords.
Yeah, because you got all these kids taking cords and they disappear forever.
Yeah.
Just like I'm sure you guys with y'all, if you got children, I'm going to tell you,
have
Like
children,
we seen on that meme.
It'll be fun, they say.
Y'all are not going crazy. Them kids are throwing your silverware in the trash.
Absolutely.
So
they got to be.
Check the trash if you're missing silverware.
They're throwing your silverware away, and then they're wearing 2 separate different kind of socks. So that when you go to wash your clothes and you're looking for matching socks, because you never have them. We just have to keep buying them. I mean, like, how many times in the last 2 years have we went and bought socks?
It's been a minute. It's been a lot.
A lot.
So, what does Audra spend her money on? Nothing. Audra is the most selfless person that I know, and I can prove it. Let me see. You see those nails? Focus. They haven't been done in months. Okay, I tell her all the time, go get your nails done, go pamper yourself. So she's the most selfless person. She doesn't like spending money on herself. Actually, guys, if you see her out at shows and stuff, most of the time if she's wearing something, I've picked it out. Yeah, true. I've given her little swag. She had her little Jordans or Air Ones on or something. But if you see her out and about and she got gunshots in her leggings, yeah, I'm like, baby.
Look, I walked in the house the other day.
I said, you about to leave, right? She's like, yeah. I said, baby. She's like, what? I gotta go. I said, baby, you got some holes in your leggings, baby. You want to go get...
It made me so mad.
So I had to surprise her too. So she changed them.
He went
I'm gonna buy some more leggings. I'm like, golly, this woman don't spend no money on herself at all. It's very frustrating, very annoying.
It does get on his nerves.
Very much so, because contrary to what she believes, I don't really spend a lot of money at all. I like to buy things once and just keep them forever.
Yep.
Crazy wardrobe and shoe, whatever.
Honey, your clothes,
but it's been accumulated over years,
yeah.
So it's like it just once it's there.
He's got things since I met him.
They haven't worn yet.
They still have the tags on it, and they came with the tags on it to the house. Like
right now, the name of the game when you have young boys growing up is keeping them out of your wardrobe. Because my sons try to wear everything.
Aiden's so funny because he wants that Timberland outfit bad. So I got him this Timberland, like these sweatpants and this like long sleeve t-shirt style. It's Timberland, and I was like, oh, this looked really good on him. It's like a tan color, yellow color, and it's not been worn at all. Like this was like multiple years ago, and Aiden's in
like 2 years ago.
No, it was not. It was multiple years ago. Anyway, Aiden goes in the closet and he's like, ooh, I like that. I want that. He tells him he can't have it. He can't. Man can't even probably fit in them sweatpants anymore. Yeah. They're gonna look like booty chokers.
But I know one thing now that we're talking to you guys. One thing she will never buy again.
Freaking shoes. Look. Oh my God. I will never in all my life buy this man another pair of shoes. I can tell you that. You take it to the bank. You could be walking on your soles.
I got a
and
lot
I
of shoes,
still won't buy
okay.
you some shoes. Look, let me tell you this. So multiple years ago, before Geckos, okay? When we were both working our butts off, like something fierce, always tired, always penny pinching. It was Christmas, and all I had the money for was just a very few little things. So I went and I bought these. It's KD's.
No,
was it KD's?
No, that would have been awesome.
Curry's. It's Steph Curry's.
She bought some Steph Curry's.
Curry.
All the fellas know, like that's a no-no. Yeah.
Anyway, it was Under Armour. Freaking whatever.
Not cleats, guys.
Y'all, I wore kids when I was little.
So she got me some shoes. Under Armour.
So I got him some Under Armour, like Steph Curry's. They were supposed to be like good, and he always likes these ugly, weird old shoes. And so I'm like, oh, they're weird. So I'm like, I'll buy them for him because they're on sale. I can afford this, whatever.
We'll just say it was a miss.
So no. Let me tell you, this hurt my feelings so bad. So I wrapped him up, and on Christmas Day, I gave him to him. I was so excited. I was like, okay, this is it. And he opens it up and he looks at me and he was like, this is the ugliest shoes I've ever seen in my life. Y'all, when I tell you I cried for like 2 days.
You did not.
I did. You were so mean.
I was direct.
I did. Yeah, I cried. And he didn't even get me crap for Christmas that year.
Whoa.
You didn't.
Whoa.
He was a bad year. It was a bad year.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. I'll never, ever, moral of the story, I'll never buy his ass shoes ever again. Ever. Never. All right. Continue on. Made my blood pressure.
What inspires you more than anything else?
You.
Really?
Yeah. You. That's the easy one. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Wow, that's surprising. All. I'm impressed. I'm surprised and impressed. I don't know what inspires me. I guess remembering the past so you don't repeat the past. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is like your upbringing and what you had to endure and go through. So I think that's what inspires me. So
Clearly
like
not me.
I don't know.
Kidding.
you know I'm love Audra to death, but I'm extremely self-driven person.
Yeah, he doesn't. That's like not even a diss at all. Like it doesn't bother me that like he doesn't say the same thing. Like that to me it inspires me that he is so self-motivated, that he is able to, do things and stand on his own, like just completely this strong-minded individual. It's impressive, and it makes me believe in what we got going on, and it makes me trust him and trust everything that we've got, for our future.
And it's like if you have a healthy amount of fear of failure, then you won't fail, because you're gonna constantly be trying to think of ways to further yourself, better yourself, and keep stepping forward.
That's what you always used to tell me, like when I was going through police and doing police stuff. He's like, sometimes he would tell me this. He's like, sometimes I feel like you're so unafraid that you could sometimes put yourself in a bad situation. And he's like, I need you to understand fear, and I need you to feel it, but not let it completely take over your the whole way that you're doing things and you're moving. So yeah, I can definitely, that concept is really, really, put into my head. It was cemented in my head. I think as far as inspiration is concerned, like I think in a relationship stance, for us and for me, I'm sort of traditional in the fact I feel like a man in a relationship should be the inspiration. Like you should be the leader. That should be what the wife looks up to, and you give that. You're definitely 100 on that.
Weirdo. I'm gonna cry.
Stupid.
Next question is so what's your most embarrassing memory of me? Do you have any?
Every freaking airport we've ever been to. And it's more like, oh my God, we're going to end up strip searched by TSA. You're going to have something shoved up your booty hole. And I'm like, like we're going to be in the Mexican jungle prison somewhere because you got mad because the man bumped in front of us. Oh, he was rude, but still, like, I swear he gets mad at every single TSA security checkpoint we have ever gone through. There's always some idiot that wants to step in front of us or be rude to us. He's like, in Las Vegas one time, a whole wrestling team comes by and gets in front of us, and he's like, hey, you know, I see, there's a line, you know, I see her standing here, like, oh my God. Yeah.
And they got in the line though. I mean, that was
they did.
That's
they did get
point.
in the line.
But
But about the time we're in Mexico trying to get back into the United States.
We're here though. We're here. We're in front of the camera.
I'm like, and I see the TSA security guy start to look.
Hey, keep looking.
He mad at this man. I'm like, I'm starting to hyperventilate. I'm like, dude, she's I'm going back to the U.S. You gonna be in a prison, and I'll come back for you. Like I ain't going there. Not going.
What's my most embarrassing move? I can remember we were in the gym, guys, and
that's embarrassing for me though, not you.
It was freaking hilarious. And out of all, any gym is pretty much basically the same. She's standing around at that moment. We were both working out, but she was standing in between her sets, and I'm, sitting there lifting and whatever. And
we weren't even like seeing each other at that point.
Not even. So that's the funny part. And she just thought, out of this big old gym, the best thing to do between doing her sets and working out was there's a dumbbell on the floor. How about I stand on it? So she proceeded to stand on it and whoop. The feet overhead.
Oh no, yeah. I'm going down.
And it was the rebound that was the killer that made. I was good. I wasn't laughing.
He was spotting someone.
Yeah, I came over and checked on her. She jumped up. I'm okay. I'm all right. I was dying. I just couldn't hold it in no more. So yeah, that was hilarious.
Like Abel all the time. You'll hear him. And my biological son, like Abel, he is as clumsy as I am, because you'll hear him in different parts of the house. You'll hear boom, boom. I'm okay. Like
so weird. And last question.
Yes, it is.
Oh God. I think I miswrote this one. So what's your love language, baby?
Oh, what? Oh my God. Words of affirmation.
I knew she was going to say that.
Yeah.
She's a big words of affirmation. What's my love language, baby?
I think I've finally kind of figured this out. I feel like it's acts of service.
Really?
Yeah. Because I think a lot of times, like, we give love in the way we receive love a lot of times, and you do that consistently. It's like, he's funny because years ago when we get into arguments or whatever, because we were real grouchy and tired all the time, and we'd like be pissed off at each other, whatever, and all of a sudden he'd come home from work and like there would be leaves everywhere all over the driveway, and then all of a sudden there would be no leaves. Or he would come home and he would go straight into the kitchen and he would cook, and then he would bring me a plate with his grouchy face like this. Like, knowing good and well, like, we're mad as fire at each other, but yet he's like, here's my peace offering. Like, I've served you, you've eaten, you're okay now.
She wrong with that. Ain't no peace. Ain't no peace.
Yeah. Unless he's like,
I want war. There's no peace.
But it's still like his way of saying, I still love you, but I don't like
I definitely love you.
I still love you.
I think her definite language is words of affirmation. I don't know. I don't think I have a love language. I guess I gotta figure that out. I'm just like, whatever.
He doesn't need to figure it out. I've been telling him for years, you need to figure it out. I think though, out of all of them, that's probably close to the best one, because you're not really gifts. Like, you don't get down with that. Like, you don't care if anybody gives you gifts or not.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
actually the worst person to buy gifts for.
Clearly.
She's like, oh yeah, you'll show interest in something, and then a holiday or a birthday or something is coming around, and next the next day or week you have what you were looking at.
Yeah.
I
can't even get him any gifts, because every time a package comes in, he wants to tear into it. And I'm like, yo, that was your birthday present. Like, if it's got my name on it, don't open it.
I know what I'm about to start doing. I'm about to start ordering me gifts for her. Like, hey, babe, I want to see you in some new leggings. Hey, babe, some new drawers. You just, God, you don't buy yourself nothing.
No, I don't.
Like, put these on for me.
I do be calling, like, it's so crazy because I'd work my butt off, like, for years I've worked my butt off, and like I'd call him and I'd be like, hey, is there anything that we need to buy in the near future? Because I
for like $40, and I'm like, what? Why are you calling
I got
me?
invited
I'm
to
busy.
go get my nails a pedicure or whatever. I'm not getting my nails done, but just a pedicure. He's like, don't call me for this stupid shit.
No, whatever.
It'd make him so mad that I would even like ask that, because he's like, you work all the time, like go treat yourself. But I don't know, it feels odd to me.
It just creates a complex. But this is a really, really long video. If you guys are still rocking out with us, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, comment down below if you like this content. Tell us what you think of the content. We really appreciate all you guys hanging in there and watching this series. And we don't have any more questions, but if you guys want to see a part 4, we can bring you in closer and closer and closer to our lifestyle and to us. Yeah. So we can do a part 4 if you guys want that. So we appreciate you guys, and we're going to check up out of here. Will, Audra, we are out.
Bye.